Welcome back to Borderless Chef's Kitchen. My name is Colleen, and today we're making lotus stem or lotus root vegetable with applesauce. It's a very nutritious root vegetable, so please do check out our recipe. And if you do have any questions, feel free to drop us a note in the comments below. Hope you like it. Thanks. So let's get started in making this lotus stem recipe today. So what I've done here is already pre-washed and thoroughly really cleaned all the debris that could be in the lotus stem. And of course, we did the cleaning before we slicing them and also after slicing them. We're going to start with a quick blanch. So we're going to blanch it for about 2 to 3 minutes here. So we're just in boiling water. We're going to start by putting in the lotus stem now. This is really to help it begin that cooking process. So when we're going to be doing the next step, which is a shallow fry, you don't need to have it in the oil for too long, and really going to be doing that for the color and the golden brown process at that point. So here, this is really helping us start the cooking process for these lotus stem. We're just going to remove them and make sure we don't have any of the excess water. I did also salt the water, so feel free to salt it. If you don't like it salted, you don't have to do that. We're now going to put them in a large cast iron pan, which should do a quick shallow fry. Make sure that you thoroughly dry these lotus stems, because you don't want that oil to splash in your face when you're going to put in this lotus stem. As you can see, there's the perfect golden brown that we want. We're going to flip it over to show you on both sides, and now we're just going to remove it and put it aside on a paper towel to remove any of that excess oil. Really doing a quick shallow fry here, so you shouldn't have too much oil. Now moving on to the applesauce. We've got chopped up clean apples. We're just going to pour them into a saucepan, and I will be adding spices, starting with 2 red chilies. If you don't have red chilies, you can do green chilies, cinnamon stick, of course, and also some brown sugar to add sweetness to it and really balance out the red chilies that we're adding to this sauce. We're going to add some water, mix it thoroughly, and then just cover it. The water is really dependent on the consistency of and how big your apples are, so feel free to do that appropriately. Now, once this is cooked, I'm going to take an immersion blender and really just blend it into kind of a baby food type consistency. So it's a good starting point for our sauce. So here you have it. We've blended this. And we're going to go back into the stove and remove the cinnamon stick, but I did blend the red chilies because I did want that extra kick throughout my sauce. You can, of course, blend 1 chili instead of the 2, or neither, depending on how you want it. I'm now going to add some more water because I want it to be able to be truly like a dipping sauce. And then I'm also going to add some other balancing important ingredients, starting with first thing would be pink salt. Pink salt is going to really help balance out some of the spices and the sugar that we already have in there. And then I'm also going to add in some honey as well, because I had only added in the form of sweetness. It was just half a teaspoon of that brown sugar. So I want to add some honey. And then the last and final ingredient is ketchup. And there you have it. Once this is done, your sauce is ready. And to serve, I've added lemon juice and sesame seeds on top. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.